Hey, what's up, folks? So tonight, as I'm going on this walk, I just talk a little bit about um, pursuing a dream job and pursuing a dream career. So, um, I just looked up. I was like, "What is the difference between a job and a career?" And a job is essentially something that's short term. It's something that it's just really there to help you pay the bills. You know what I mean? Um, and you get some simple tasks and such, blah blah blah, and that's it. A career, on the other hand, is think of it more of like a path. It's something that you gradually grow and you want to personally grow in. And of course, there's like jobs within that said career, um, but you're actually trying to focus on your life. You're trying to focus on what you want to be, what you want to do, and such. Um, and yeah, there are dream jobs that and dream careers that people have. I myself, for instance, I guess you could say I have worked various dream jobs over the last couple of years now. Sorry. Um, things like, for instance, I've worked as a teacher, and a substitute for a couple of years. Got to teach anime drawing, got to teach all kinds of stuff. Got to be an English teacher, an art teacher, of course, acting teacher, all of that jazz. I got to teach some theater and such, and yeah, I also got to work in the library. It was as a substitute, but I got to work in the library. I also got to work in a bookstore, and as well as an art store once upon a time, and doing like independent work. Like I got to work on all kinds of stuff, and while it is satisfying to be like, yo, I did that, and that's a great thing, is to say I did that. I got to work in a job I recently just left that I have been wanting to get for ever since it had opened up in my town, and I finally got to do it. But it wasn't very satisfying in the sense of I'm growing as a person. It was more satisfying in the sense of I can say I did it. Kind of think of it like, checking off a bucket list. And that's the thing when it comes to working a dream job, is kind of think of it like that. Like if you have, and there's plenty of people who have dream jobs. Like I think Jen Jackson, for instance, she wanted to work at McDonald's at one point, and then she got to do it. That was the thing. So I mean, if you want to, you're like, hey, I just want to work at this said place. Fine. If I want to do this particular type of task, fine. Like, that's awesome. But then there's dream careers, and that's something I have been trying to strive for ages. And I think I honestly want to pursue that. That's what I really want to pursue, is my dream career. And that really is just working in game development. I've always seen the game designer role, and I'm like, I want to do something like that. I also want to just work in writing in general, in the field of writing. I mean, I would like to write a movie script. I mean, that would be great to do. You know what I mean? Something to put down. Like, I did that. But I feel like doing stuff like being a script writer or being a novelist, that was a thing once upon a time. But that's just like, I could be part of a career of being a writer. But that was a little loud. Anyways, but my dream career is to do games, whether it be board games or video games. I wanted to work in games. And I realized that a couple of years back, usually in a couple of my videos, hopefully you have, where I talked about this, where, I've always liked playing stuff like D&D, as well as like JRPGs and beat-em-ups, fighting games. I like playing games and such, and I love having fun with people. One of the things I've actually discovered with being with my fiance for the last over year and a half now is I actually like playing different games, like board games, card games and such, like trivia based games or games of questioning people, or just finding new ways to just spend time together. And so that's what I like to do. I like to take my art there as well, like to draw, create character design and such. I mean, it'd be nice, for instance, I always wanted to do like animation and comics, but again, that could just be a side thing I could do. Those could be dream jobs, but it's not my career. So overall, what I'm getting at is that when you're considering what you want to do, think about things like, is this helping me grow as a person? Is this going to help me with finances? And maybe your dream career can be the thing that can help you with your finances and such. Maybe it can be the thing that you use to help you with your debts and such. But at the same time, it could be something that, you work. And that's one of the things that, I was telling my fiance the other night is, actually I was telling her, I think even today, that I don't mind working, but I don't want to be so depressed, so upset or whatever. And it happens. It's going to happen regardless. Even in your dream career, you're going to probably have days where it sucks. But I want to at least be able to be like, you know what? I'm okay with this. This is a job I like to get up for and such. I like to do. When I was working on some of my TTRPGs with some of my friends, I loved getting up and play testing, as well as learning the art of creating a game and such. And that was part of the fun too. And that's something that you may find yourself enjoying as you go for your dream career, dream job. Is this something that you love to do? And it doesn't matter what happens. And of course, before you get your dream stuff, whether it be your dream job or your dream career, you're going to have to get stuff that you don't care for. And sometimes it may also be a hit or miss thing. Sometimes you realize, the job that you wanted probably sucks. Maybe the career you want, it's not for you. And that's okay. But you'll figure it out. Anyways, you guys take care and God bless. Oh, and let me know in the comments what's your dream job and what's your dream career. I think that would be great to know. Anyways, take care.